Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, November the 1st. This is FlossTube 145 and I didn't film last month, so this is a 2-month update. So, welcome. If you are new, my name is Shelly. This is my channel, The Serenity Stitcher, where I share about all my stitching and crafting stuff, mostly cross stitch. So I'm glad you're here. Yeah, last month I didn't film. It was another I don't know, another crazy busy Saturday. The first Saturday of every month we have our local stitching meeting here in Florence, Alabama. And I usually film when I get home from that, but last month I had a massage appointment after, and I don't remember what all happened, but there's just been a lot going on, and so I didn't get to filming. So I've got 2 months worth of stuff to update you on. But like this past month in October, I only stitched on 4 things, and so hopefully we won't be too long today. I don't know if I'm gonna do. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I think I'm just gonna grab the bags that are around me and show you what I stitched on the last 2 months, and then I'll probably have to go grab some other bags. I'm filming in a different place. My craft room is it's not really chaotic, but it's just I've been rearranging, purging, stuff like that, and so I didn't have a good place where I could set up my camera today. So I'm actually sitting in my stitching chair, and that's where I'm filming today, in my living room. So one of the things that I stitched on the last 2 months is my Shannon Christine Christmas ornaments from 2022. I'm currently working on day 9. It's the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, so it's 28 count black linen with her called for DMCs. I am substituting for her chronic. I'm substituting petite treasure braid, and I'm changing up some of it with not doing beads, doing the treasure braid instead of beads in some places. That all of this filigree and around the numbers, that is designed all beads, and it was just too much. So here's some of the other ones. I love her colors. So I don't remember on last video if I had figured out yet or not, but I thought I didn't have the last 2 patterns in this. I thought I had not saved them. And I had reached out to her through her website and didn't hear back. And so I had searched in my email to see if they were in my email, and I think I searched Shannon Christine and it didn't come up. So I searched again just using Shannon, and it came up because she uses, her last name, and not when she emails, I guess, the designs, it's, like her name, not her company name. So I stitched on that the last couple of months. I've also alternate on Mondays between that piece and this piece. This one gosh, every time I get ready to film, I never can remember what her name is. Veronique Angenay, I think it is. Um, anyway, this is her design. I bought it from a company in Paris, and I'm stitching it on a different fabric than the kit had. This is a 40 count atomic ranch, and it's just DMC flosses. And it's very slow going. This greenery takes forever. And you know, I still have to go back and backstitch a lot of places. But I did come over here and start it. This is a bird, and this is a bird. This is also a bird on this side. But just trying to get through the greenery is like, ugh. But I do love it. So those are my Christmas things that I've been stitching on. Now, this year from my Whip Go board, all of my pieces that I put on there were things that I thought I could finish this year. I don't think I'm going to meet my goal, but, and that's okay. It's okay. I got a lot finished anyway. And I do have a finish to show you today. But, forgot, I lost my train of thought. Oh, for November, one of the designs that's called is Fat Quarter Shop's Mistletoe Lane, which is also a Christmas design. So we'll see if I pull that out and just stitch on that every Monday, or what I'm going to do. I don't know. Let me go back real quick to my yearly recap and see. So I had a finished in September, and I actually FFO'd it. I think I might have, no, I didn't, because I didn't film last month. I think I just filmed like a little video of it to put on my Facebook. But so I finished one thing last month, one thing this month. So I'm currently at 41 whips. Now, I did start something today, and I'll show you that, even though it's you know, in the new month. But I've been working on this stitch along from Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's called Nature's Journey. It's being released in 4 pieces, one for each season. And so I have already finished spring, and I'm working on summer. I work on this on Sundays. This is pretty much all I work on as far as cross stitching goes on Sundays. But this is a 46 count linen, and it's very slow going. Using DMCs, a few anchors that I needed to substitute, but it's really pretty, but it's a lot of stitching, and 46 count goes really, really slowly. So that's what I've gotten done over the last couple of months. You know, from here, all in here. So might be some flipping back and forth, trying to figure out what I need to show you next. Let's see, let me move this. Okay. So the only other thing I stitched on this past month is Winter Rose Manor from With a Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. And I got almost 3,300 stitches in this piece this past month alone. So I spent a lot of time working on it. I kept thinking, okay, I'm close, I'm getting close, I'm going to finish this, you know. Then the next couple of days, and it'd be like, no, you're not. There's just so much, like filling in all this snow, all these flowers. It just was a lot. So, but I did get it finished. And I did make changes to it. So I recharted the cardinal, the female cardinal, to make her look like an actual female cardinal. I took these big initials out and substituted small hearts with my my two kids and my two grandkids' initials. Down here, I did my initials sort of big and the year also. I did use different colors than what she called for, only because my die lots were different, looked different than the cover. So I just finished her just this past week. So let's see. I didn't grab a board, but this is my version of Winter Rose Manor. I was debating on whether or not to fill these in. I did decide to go ahead and fill them in. I changed the color on these little eyelet stitches. The light color just really blended in too much, and so now let me show you the trees, which nobody will know. Nobody knows, and it doesn't matter, but I just think it's funny. So I had done the bottom trees, and then when I came back to stitch the second row, I made a mistake and didn't realize till I was completely done that I had done 4 stitches in each, each level instead of 3. And so I just made a little baby one to make sure that it would fit, which I probably would have had room to do. I don't know, I might not have, but anyway, I think he's cute, little baby tree. So yay, I got to finish, another finish. It's probably, let me look and see real quick. It's probably maybe 15 finishes this year. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That can't be right. 19, 20, 21, 22? 22, really? I don't have my phone to look at my Facebook, but that doesn't seem right, but I just counted it, so. This is another finish. This was on my Whip Go board, and it came up, I don't know, earlier in the year, I believe. But this is a Stitcher's Wallet from the Nebby Needle. I stitched it on, I want to say it's XJU, but I'm not sure. But I just chose my own overdyed flosses. There's some Weeks, there's some classic Colorworks, there's some Victorian Motto, I believe. So yeah. And this side. So this ribbon is a little bit wider than, really what I would have liked to use, but it's what I had in my stash. So I had this purplish fabric. I had the trim in my stash, and so yeah, I got it completely FFO'd. I haven't really used it yet for, storing stuff in, so I don't know. Okay, I'll have to pause and grab some things. Okay, I'm back. So one of the things that I stitched on last month, and this did come up on my Whip Go board, so I was going to try to finish it. I had planned on finishing Winter Rose Manor, this, and I think one other thing this month, but Winter Rose Manor just took forever. This is Triple Play Pillows, the Autumn Autumn Trio from Hands On Design. I'm stitching it on, I believe it's 40 count linen, Cafe Olay, I think, with her Call for DMC flosses. So, not a whole lot left to do, but that's still a lot of stitches. So I didn't work on that at all this month, but I did work on it in September. And then also, oh, I forgot one thing. Also in September, I worked on Memories of the Past, just 2 days. So not a whole lot of stitches, but I believe I got more done on the border, and then worked down here on these beautiful flowers. Gosh, gorgeous. So this is from Hands Across the Sea. I am stitching it on a 37 count, I believe it is, with the call for Vera Soie 103s. Love it. There's one more cross stitch piece that I stitched on the last couple of months, but I'm going to show you this quilt first because I grabbed it while I was in my craft room. So I've been working on this little baby quilt for quite a while, like years. It's from a Sew Sampler box from Fat Quarter Shop. And they did theirs, I think it's called Straight and Arrow is the name of the quilt. It's Susan Aki is the designer. They did theirs with a cream background, but I did mine with gray. I did have to, I think I did fewer blocks because I ran out of fabric, ran out of the pink fabric. And it could be that I missed cut or something, I don't know. But anyway, I've finally got that top finished. I think I'm going to make it for one of my coworkers is expecting her first grandbaby, and she's just so excited about this grandbaby. And so it's a little girl, and I want to do it for basically for my coworker, even though, you know, it's not her child, it's her grandchild. But she's just so excited about it, and I just love it. So let me go grab that one other project that all right. So I did work a little bit on this piece. This was on the freebie table at Retreat a few years ago. I don't think I got a whole lot done since I showed it to you last, but I did stitch on it in September. I think all I got done was got the butterfly completed. I feel like I've shown you guys already, but I didn't film in October, so I don't know. But anyway, I got that butterfly finished, and then I just did very little on the bottle. I've been working a lot on my my younger daughter's quilt, which I'm giving her for Christmas. I'll include a photo here of that. It's king size, and so holding it up for you to see on camera would just not work. But so it was supposed to be for her 30th birthday. She just turned 35 earlier this month, and so it's very delayed. But I am, yeah, I'm going to finish it for Christmas for her. I'm really close to the end, and it's been a lot. So I've been working on that a good bit. I've also been putting some furniture together in my apartment. If you watch the Help Me Pick My Birthday Start, then you know the story. But if you didn't watch that little FlossTube Extra. I ordered 2 buffets for my dining room, put one together, opened the second one. The second one had damaged pieces. They sent me a completely um, new replacement whole buffet. And I didn't have to send the damaged one back. So I've gotten a good bit done on putting the second one together. Um, I have the base together, like the whole, the whole surroundings of it. Um, and I've got the drawers put together. I don't have the tracks on the drawers yet, but I do have the drawers together. I have the hinges on the doors, but I don't have the doors put on yet. So I'm getting close, but it's just, I mean, sometimes I don't get home from work until 6:30. Um, for sure, it's like 6 o'clock most nights. So, except for Fridays, I don't have to work all day on Fridays, but I just get home and I really don't feel like doing anything. So, but I do have that going. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the damaged one because it's just in the box in my dining room, taking up space. Um, I also shared on that FlossTube Extra that I've been purging. I brought 2 carloads so far to Salvation Army, and yeah, I've gotten some pieces of furniture that I don't need anymore. So I'm gonna get my daughter to come pick those up. I think they're gonna have a garage sale. So I told her, if y'all want to sell these pieces, then y'all can have them and sell them. I don't feel like messing with a garage sale. Um, I didn't have a place to keep all of the stuff for one thing until we decided to have it, and I just I'm too old. So, um, speaking of being too old, my birthday is next Saturday. I'll be 60. Um, and like I said, we had our stitching group today. So I have a little bit of stitching kindness to share with you from my amazing friend Nina. She is just she's just the sweetest. She's the sweetest, and she's always giving me stuff. So, um, this was extra. So this is the gift bag. Pretty. And when I was gathering my stuff for the meeting today, I was gathering all the pieces that all the different potential birthday starts, so I could bring them to talk through things with people. But as I was doing that, I was like, man, I need one of those. I need another one of those fat quarter shop bags. And look what I got. And it was full of stuff. So, telling you, she's amazing. So sweet. So, there was this magazine. So she said, I know you love Doreen Jones. I know you love Emma Congdon. And there's one other designer. Who was it? Oh, Shannon Christine's got a piece in here too. It's gorgeous. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, and look at that. For the advent calendar, those little village scenes. Look at the puppy. That's cute. Let's see if there's any others to just sort of show you real quick without showing the patterns. So this is a Doreen Jones little welcome banner. That's super cute. Look at the little birds. The round robin is also Doreen Jones. This is the Shannon Christine. always have an alphabet in this magazine that you can, use to make spell out whatever words you want to spell out. Look at that, how cute. That is so cute. Eat, drink, and be merry. Cute. I guess I'm just going to show y'all the magazine. That one's cute too. Another Doreen Jones. Those little birds are adorable. Gosh. I can just do like the little birds on something. That's her advent calendar also, Doreen Jones. That is so pretty. Stocking. This is really a nice magazine. These little birds, Rockin' Robins. That's Doreen Jones. This is Maria Diaz. It's nativity scenes, which part of this is the pattern showing, so I think I might have flashed a little bit of a pattern, but Pets at Christmas by Doreen Jones. That makes me think of a stuffed dog that Lakin had when she was little. His name was Scrappy. Doreen Jones, Dressed to Impress. Jenny Barton, Snowy Landscapes. These are pretty. Probably be little quick stitches. Of course, we say that about everything, and then it's like, this thing has so many stitches in it. Oh, I like Leslie Tear also. These are pretty. Pretty. These are like hymns. Christmas songs. I love the way they finished them. Sparkle and Shine by Phoebe Riley. Those are pretty. So I'm not doing the tree. I didn't even take any Christmas stuff from the house when I was moving my stuff out. But I do like to decorate, just without a tree. Those are really pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. It's so cute. So cute. And that is Cheryl McKinnon, Tiny Modernist. This is another Shannon Christine. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And that's Emma Congdon, which I knew that's what it was when I saw the colors. I love those little snow globe looking things are cool. More Emma Congdon. She is so talented at doing these lettering designs. Also Shannon Christine. This is Susan Bates. I love this. God, I love this. It makes me think of the house, Iris's house in The Holiday. That's what it makes me think of. I love that movie. Maria Diaz, the cover piece. Wow. Stitched with Love by Emma Congdon. These are cute. Cute, cute. What is this? Festive Treats by Lucy Heaton. So there's a bunch of designs in that. A bunch of little small little motifs. So that's it. There's a lot of good stuff in this magazine. So Ultimate Cross Stitch Christmas. So what else is in the bag? This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I mean, might have to stitch that for someone. So pretty. And then she got me, I didn't have this Little House Needleworks, this ABC's pattern. I'll take it out of this wrapping. And she got me the Vintage Country Mocha to stitch it on. But this is Farmer's Market ABC's. And it's so cute. I had so much fun stitching those, so I love having another one to stitch. Too cute. And there's more. There's actually one more thing that it's not in here. I actually started using it at the meeting. I didn't even see there's a card in the bottom. I didn't see that when I opened it. So these are from a new person I'd never heard of before. Willoughby Ann, and it's these thread drops. You guys, look at these thread drops. I mean, I've never seen anything like these. Look at that sewing machine. And then it just repeats through the same, but just gorgeous. So she got me those thread drops and then some other thread drops that I'll show you in a minute when I show you my when my birthday start's going to be. That's her card. So thank you so much, Nina. Again, I love you, girl. So my birthday start. I did the little video, the little FlossTube extra, showing you what my choices were. I had a moment of insanity where I thought I'm just going to start them all, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So I think, let me show you what I started today. This is just it's a little Mill Hill kit that I got in exchange that I did through the North Alabama Stitchers. This is my first Mill Hill kit. I've never stitched on one before. Never stitched on perforated paper before. And so I did get just a small little start at the meeting today. It took me a while to get all the threads separated. And these are the other thread drops that Nina gave me. It needs to, anyway, and that's so pretty. So I ended up taking these and putting the threads from that Mill Hill kit on. So once I had to do that, I really knew that I didn't want to, that this one right here for my birthday start is off the list. Like, I have to be in the mood to separate all of that thread and get it, you know, kitted up. So that's a reject. Let me see. I'm not going to show you all the rejects. I'm going to show you what I decided to stitch. Okay, so I've decided to go with, this one got the most votes on my video. So, Mirabilia Botanical Garden. So, I have the threads, I have the beads, I have all of that. I have the fabric. I don't want to use the fabric that it calls for. If I did use the fabric, I would over dye it with some, probably like some light, really light purple. I don't like stitching on without, and it is without linen. So I pulled some other things out of my my stash. So, and it's because of the beads, you have to stay with the size. So it's 32 count. So I did look at this fiber on a whim, which, you know what? I may end up going back to this. I don't know, because I really love stitching on fiber on a whim. So this is the called for. So it's quite a bit darker, and it's a lot more brown to it, I guess, which I don't know if I want that. But then I have this piece that this was part of a Valentine package that I bought from number 12 Stitch Co. over on Etsy. And so it's very similar to the called for. So this was my choice at the meeting. And then I started looking at the Mirabilia conversion group on Facebook, and I found someone that stitched this on a sort of a teal blue. And I got really, really excited because I loved it. And I was like, I think I have something similar to that at the house in my stash. I don't know where it went. I thought I brought it in here. It wasn't exactly what they had on that conversion, but when I got home and looked at it, I was like, yeah, this is 40 count. I can't use 40 count because of the beads. So it's just beautiful. They do have one conversion that the crown is done in a really deep plum. So that's a possibility to change. I could have sworn I brought that fabric in here. Oh well. So anyway, I think it's gonna be this one. I may play with this and like over dye some purple on it and see what it looks like. You know, also has some 32 count that I could go ahead and just style that, make it that teal color. I don't know. It depends on what I feel like doing over the next week, because my birthday's next week. So I want to start it a week from today. So anyway, I think that's all I got for you guys today. Yeah, I think that's it. I sworn I brought that fabric in here, and I was driving me crazy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go, and hopefully I'll see you next month, which is December. December is gonna be the next, you know, stitch group. When we left today, I was like, dang, like next month is December already, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I love you guys, and I hope you have lots of stitching time over the next month. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and just a good, fall season. So I'll see you guys next month. Hopefully, if nothing, nothing unforeseen happens. But anyway, I'm rambling. Bye, guys. Bye.